Breaking today, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are blackmailing the dying king over access to his two grandchildren, and they're not even trying to hide it anymore. The developments over the weekend, which saw the couple brief the Sunday Times about a potential visit with the monarch, are quite despicable. And there has been claim and counterclaim, and Buckingham Palace has now hit back too, making it clear that he will not give in. The king will not give in to this blackmail, no matter how much he wants to see his grandchildren. But this is really despicable stuff. As Tom Sykes posted after reading the Roya Nika Sunday Times article, read the detail. And what emerges is that insiders believe Harry, who has seen King Charles III only twice in 2 years, and whose kids won't have seen him for more than 4 years.
Ladies and gentlemen, grab your finest china and perhaps a reinforced umbrella, because the Sussex forecast is calling for a sudden downpour of privacy with a side of strategic spotlight. We've spent years hearing about the iron wall surrounding the Sussex children, but suddenly the gates aren't just ajar. They've been flung open for what some are calling a masterclass in accidental PR. Is it a genuine family moment or a calculated move to tug at the world's heartstrings just as the headlines were turning sour? It's a royal riddle wrapped in a California sunset, and today we are peeling back the layers. Quick favor, if you are enjoying this deep dive, do hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell. Over 92% of our viewers haven't joined the family yet, and it only takes a second of your time but means the absolute world to us. Thank you so much if you did. Now, back to the show.
The summer is using access to the kids as emotional blackmail to get security back. There have, in fact, I can reveal, been discussions about possible invitations in the past, efforts to explore whether Harry could spend time privately with the king at Sandringham or Balmoral, but I am told Harry has resisted arrangements that would confine him within the royal security bubble and limit his freedom of movement. It is hard to see how going public again helps. In essence, this looks like Harry pressing the nuclear button again. It is the same pressure that blew everything up in 2024 when the language of emotional blackmail first took hold among the king's allies. The most plausible outcome remains some kind of strengthened hybrid arrangement, a slightly improved bespoke security package after advance notice, perhaps with more formal guarantees. A classic royal fudge. But the prospect of Harry regaining full, flexible security, allowing him to come and go as he pleased, still looks remote. And putting this fight back on the front page makes that outcome even less likely, hardening opposition and
free card in the game of public relations. 1 minute we're questioning Netflix contracts, and the next, we're being told a heartwarming story about Archie's favorite snack. It's a classic bait and switch, as transparent as a palace window but far more fragrantly packaged in Californian sentimentality. But wait, there is a twist in this royal tale that even the best scriptwriters in Hollywood couldn't have dreamt up. Critics are now pointing out the glaring hypocrisy of it all. You cannot claim to be the champions of digital privacy and carving out a private life while simultaneously using your children's existence as a currency for relevancy. It's like a vegan opening a steakhouse. The branding just doesn't align with the menu. If the goal was to protect them from the vicious British press, why are they being served up on a silver platter to the global media whenever a brand relaunch is on the horizon? It feels less like protection and more like a strategic reserve of relatability kept in a glass case to be broken only in case of a PR emergency. Before we wrap this up and head for afternoon tea, let's look at what this means for the future of the Sussex brand. The reality is that Archie and Lilibet are the only remaining links to a crown that Harry and Meghan have spent years publicly dismantling. By leaning into their roles as parents of Prince and Princess, they are clutching onto the very titles they once seemed so eager to distance themselves from. It's a high-stakes gamble. If the public begins to see the children as props rather than people, the Sussexes risk losing the one thing they have left, their credibility. You can only play the family-first card so many times before the audience starts asking why the cameras are always rolling during private moments.